I don't know what happened. I just tried to do a live and my computer died. So here I am, I'm back. And we were going to talk. I was thinking, what can we talk about today? And I wasn't sure. And then I realized this is what we'll talk about. Uncertainty, the uncertainty in our life, the fear of uncertainty. Welcome back. I'm Claire Hughes, an empowerment coach for those who are ready to break through fears, set and meet goals, build their confidence to live as their truest self. And if you've seen me before, say hello in the chat. And if you're watching me on the replay, give me a hashtag replay and let me know where you're from and who you are. So life is full of uncertainty. Some of us welcome it and some of us want to avoid it at all costs. They get stressed out at the thought of something being uncertain, and it can develop into health problems for themselves, such as increased blood pressure and anxiety. Responding this way doesn't help your self-confidence either. So it's important to be flexible and recognize difficulties come up and try to keep the stress and anxiety down when it comes to uncertainty. Trying to avoid uncertainty doesn't work either. We have to learn to stretch ourselves and welcome new experiences in our life. Avoidance does not open us up to new events, new people, or places. Life is full of uncertainty. It's messy, it's imperfect, and there will always be disappointment and difficulties. And being able to work through those difficulties in life brings strength and confidence to yourself. If a situation is coming up and you're feeling anxious about it, ask yourself, is this an important issue? And if it is, take action. If it isn't, don't sweat the small stuff. Notice if you over-exaggerate issues as well, issues that could go wrong, and try to learn patience. These are just a few ways to face the feelings that are coming up with uncertainty. Life is uncertain, and stressing about it and the things that could have happened or might happen isn't healthy or productive. But most people drift through life. They go to school, they graduate, they get a job, they get a home, they get married, they raise children, they die old. It's very textbook. It's a very textbook life because they don't think outside the box. They don't deviate from the path. It's an easy path to follow because so many have done it before. It's safe, it's mapped out. But what if you didn't? What if you built a life of your own? You got a job you love, but it isn't what society deems acceptable. What if you didn't settle down, but decided to travel the world and study people and places and things you saw, and as you went, that became your job, one you loved and you will always be excited about? How would you feel if you did step out with just a small plan, but trusted that things would work out and you took a lot of risks? I would say you would like it, but you would also be a little nervous, and it's scary to many people, all the what ifs that you need to answer. There's too much unpredictability involved. So what if you flew overseas to visit a friend, decided to stay a few years, you find a job that leads to something else, you meet a ton of people, you live in a new culture, you start to learn a new language, you challenge yourself to learn lessons. I ask this because I did it. And I could have stayed in my crappy basement apartment where I could only see people's feet walking by. I had just broken up with my boyfriend. I hated my job, and I was doing it because it paid my bills. There's so much that I would have missed out if I hadn't taken the chance, and it was all loaded with uncertainty. I don't regret ever taking that chance or the risk because it all worked out. If I hadn't jumped in, I'd probably be stuck in a predictable, boring standard life and not have the years of adventure under my belt. I wouldn't have the friends that I've made or the personal growth that I put in, putting myself in an unpredictable, uncertain situation. Now, I'm not saying go out and throw caution to the wind and gamble your life away and be reckless, but know that there's fear involved and lean into it and the adventure that it would bring the adventure of the unknown. Find courage and don't overthink things and embrace uncertainty. No, you can't control life, but you can steer it in the right direction. Dream, take risks, be spontaneous to grow, and you become stronger. Life can't all be figured out, so we need to stop trying. But the more we try to control life, the less freedom we experience. Life will become predictable, stagnant, and it's not what life is about. Life is about fun and adventure and uncertainty. I see the same couple every day in my area. The same time every day, they come out of their house. I could predict when they go in and out. I could predict when they go for a walk, when they go shopping. They've held on to certainty, the routine. Everything and everywhere that they go is controlled and safe, and they aren't happy. I'd say they were definitely bored. I'm bored just watching them, and I would love to find out when they gave up on life, when they lost their sense of adventure and curiosity about life. They feared the unknown and the uncertain so much that their life became routine. You're either in the game or you're watching it, and they are now spectators. See, certainty is exciting. Uncertainty is exciting and daring and challenging. And don't let the what ifs create stress and anxiety. The stress and anxiety can cause a lot of health problems. So if a situation is coming up where it's unpredictable, lean into it and get excited about it instead of holding back and staying in fear. So that's my thing about uncertainty. I'm here today as your empowerment coach to help you transform your life, break through fears, and help you find the confidence to live an amazing life. And knowing how to approach uncertainty but not hide behind it is something that I really want you to work on your daily life. So take time to invest in yourself and recognize what's holding you back and do the work to get you on the path to where you want to be and who you want to become. It requires massive action to be taken in your life. And if you're ready to take action and change your life and build an incredible future, message me. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you've enjoyed the video, please share it with a friend, some family. I'm on a mission to build my inspired community and help as many women as possible build an incredible life. Thanks so much for joining me. And stay inspired.